How to do raw vegan when your family is not. I get asked this question a lot because we are a family of 9 and I am the only raw vegan. So I would say the first tip that I have for anyone trying to be raw vegan when their family is not is to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, it is going to be way too hard. You have to sit down and either have a coach help you or just plan out kind of your plan for what you should be eating throughout a day. And take that plan and just use it day by day by day. My plan includes 2 green smoothies, a snack of fruit and celery, and then a dinner of tons of vegetables and a little bit of plant fat. And as long as I know that that's my plan, I can fill in, the different ingredients and change things up and do whatever, but I know that I'm getting what I need and I know that I'm balanced because I already have that plan, okay? Number 2 would be have a plan for your family. I've been known to plan out months in advance menus for my family so that I don't have to think about it. Oh, here comes some deer running through my yard. They're kind of freaky because they're big. But if you plan ahead, lately I have not been doing as well at this because I have 7 kids and the littlest one is 5 months old and it's just kind of hard. But I do try to plan at least a week in advance. I plan the dinners that I'm going to make for my family for a week. So then when I go grocery shopping, I know exactly what I need to get. And I know that, every morning I look at my little menu and I go, okay, this is what I'm making for my family. So maybe I should get, like if it's a crock pot dinner, then I know I need to get it in the crock pot that morning. Or if it's something that needs rice, I can put the rice in the Instant Pot and have that, you can program it to delay and it'll go off when I need it. And then the rice will be warm and ready when I need it. It just takes a little bit of planning. So then that way, when, it's kind of like crunch time is what I call it. It's like 5 o'clock at night. Everyone's starving. Everyone's home and you're starving and everyone needs to eat, right? So doesn't it make it so much easier if you already know what you're making and you've already had it kind of prepped if you need to in advance, right? I also plan meals that I know that the kids can help make. I don't plan really complicated meals. I used to, but not anymore. I plan things that I know the kids can help with. We always have a fresh vegetable with our dinners, and so I have the littlest ones peel the vegetables, and then the next older ones kind of slice the vegetables, and I have the 2 older ones and that help with cooking the rice or the noodles or chopping the veggies or sauteing or cooking. They do the cooking stuff. And, they help me. I'm not alone doing this. And when I plan or when I make my meal, I usually prep my meal, either in the morning when I do my green smoothies. I usually make all my food kind of in the morning. So I'll make all my green smoothies and I'll also prep my dinner so that it's done before the kids even wake up. Or if I don't have time to do that, when they're asleep for nap and gone to school, I will prep my dinner. And maybe I don't make the entire dinner, but I'll prep components like wash the lettuce and cut the veggies and make the dressing, but not assemble it, or I'll make the sauce and the zoodles and put them in the dehydrator so that they're, getting warm. So then when it's 5 o'clock and everyone's hungry, right? Their food is basically, easy. It's being taken care of. I can put mine together. I assemble it. I take pictures for Instagram, post that up, and then we all eat. And it makes it so much easier. So I think a critical thing is to have a plan and to prepare. Those days when, sometimes life happens and I just don't have time to plan or prepare and it's 5 o'clock and everyone's hungry and including myself and there's nothing made. Those days it is extremely hard to stay raw vegan. Not to stay raw vegan, but to, because there's no way I'm going off of vegan, but it just makes it harder to not overeat because those days what happens is while I'm making my dressing or whatever, I will sit there and just eat like dates or bananas or whatever, just shoving stuff in my mouth because I'm hungry, So I'd rather not do that because then I don't feel so great and I don't like eating that much fruit at night. And so I like to stay on my plan, and my plan is to have veggies and lots of greens in my fat at night. And so it just makes it harder to stick to that plan. But on those days, still the same. I will do the easiest thing there is to do, which is to chop up 2 heads of romaine lettuce. Yes, I said 2. I eat that much. Hurry up and make a fast dressing. Okay, the best way I can make a dressing, the fastest way, is to throw half a lemon, some celery, some 2 to 4 dates, and what's the other one? Oh, and some hemp seed into the blender. That's like the basic dressing, okay? If I have more time or more vegetables, I will throw in like a red pepper or a peeled zucchini or some onion and garlic or some seasoning, okay? I can always make a dressing. It's easy, okay? And then, so I have the lettuce, the dressing, and then if I have some other veggies I can quickly put together, tomatoes, cucumber, peppers, onions, carrots, sweet peas, whatever I have, okay? I will just throw it together and I'll eat it as a salad. And usually I have some dehydrated mushrooms, so I usually throw those on too because I love the crunch. But that's like the May Day dinner, okay? But then the family, you know, we will just throw together whatever we can throw together for the family, but it goes better and it's healthier for them when I plan. And so if it's days that I don't plan, usually it's like, okay, let's boil some noodles and get some sauce and, or eat, let's go. So that's not so great. But though that would be like some of the critical things I would say to do if you're trying to be raw vegan and your family is not. So I thought of another tip really quick. There are a lot of meals that can easily be done as both raw vegan and as a standard American diet. For instance, taco salad, okay? A lot of times for a Sunday meal when I have the whole family all together, I will do a taco salad because they can have, if they desire, the meat, the cheese, the dairy products, right? I will take all the vegetables and then I will also make for me my no-fat guacamole dressing or my pineapple drizzle for mine, or I will make my raw taco meat. So they will have their stuff and I will have my stuff. Like most of the time we don't do meat, but I'm just saying you could do that. But we do like refried beans. I'll make a big pot in my Instant Pot of refried beans and they will have that and I will load mine up with the veggies and my raw taco meat. So things like that where you can do the same meal with just different components for each, you know, for their preferences, that really helps a bunch and it saves you a lot as far as preparation goes. A lot of times it's hard for people when they smell the cooked food. That used to be a struggle for me. It's not so much anymore. A lot of times I truly enjoy the sense of the delicious things. For instance, I have done this for years. Brownies, okay? I love brownies. Love them. I love chocolate. I have not had chocolate or brownies or any of that stuff, but no chocolate for 151 days now. I'm not tempted to eat it, but the smell still smells amazing. And, you know, I just truly enjoy if my kids bring home brownies from school, or if somebody, you know, we have wonderful neighbors, and if they bring a treat like donuts or whatever, I legitimately will smell it and just relish the scent. I love it. Okay, and I will just breathe it in and then I won't eat it. And my daughter, she was like, Mom, why do you do that? And I'm like, because I enjoy the scent. I love it. I'm not going to eat it. It makes me feel terrible, but I like to smell it. And a lot of times too, when I smell it, I will enjoy the scent, but then you also kind of get the undertone of the chemicals and different things, and you just go, yeah, I don't want to eat that. One more thing about the scents. Mickey from Mickey and the Raw had a really good analogy for this. And it's funny because I've done this for years, and then she gave this analogy and I was like, bam, that's it. So for instance, you smell a scented candle, right? You go into Bath and Body Works, or you have a Scentsy candle melter thing or wax melter, you know, you have these delicious scents. And some of them are like a sweet dessert type of smell, right? And it makes your house smell amazing, like you just baked some delicious dessert. But yet, are you gonna go up to the wax and eat it? No. But will you go up to the wax and smell it and go, that smells so good? Totally. So think of it the same way, you know, when something smells good and it's not your food, smell it and then leave it because it's not your food, right? So yeah, if there's things that your family, you know, like those things that maybe trigger you to want to not eat how you want to eat, and however it is you're trying to eat, if you're trying to eat any sort of diet or eating plan, you know, if there's things that make it difficult for you to stay on your plan that other people are eating, just enjoy it for what it is, but then enjoy the food you're eating because you know it's helping you reach your goals and it's making you feel good. You know, everyone has different ways of eating that makes them feel best. For me, I feel best eating this way so far. So will it change? I don't know, maybe, but for now this is what I'm doing. And you know, you just gotta relish what you have, be grateful for it, recognize that those other foods that are delicious and tempting are delicious and they smell good and they look good. But if you think about eating them and how it's going to make you feel, and if it's going to help you reach your goals and you realize, no, I'm going to feel awful and I'm not going to reach my goals, then step away. You can just be happy knowing that you're reaching your goals, right? So that is what I wanted to share with you. If you have any more questions, just please feel free to ask. I'm trying to get them answered. And if I come up with more tips, I will surely let you know, because I'm constantly coming up with new ways to make things work, because I really have to with this large of a family. But guys, I'm rocking it. I'm 151 days raw, and it's not really a struggle. I do get hungry in the afternoon. And so I tend to eat a lot of fruit in the afternoon, and I'm okay with that. It gives me energy, right? And that's how it's been going. It's been going good, and I have tons of energy for my weight training. I change this up, but right now I'm doing Mondays and Fridays are lower body lifting days, and Wednesdays are upper body lifting days. I'm focusing more on lower body because I need more focus there right now. And will I change it? Yep, I will. I always change it. But then on the other days I'm doing cardio, and I'm doing yoga, and I'm doing abs, and I'm doing Pilates, and I have plenty of energy for it, and I love that. And I'm not taking supplements, and I'm not putting chemicals in my body, and so that is a great feeling. So anyway, I will talk to you all later. Bye.